Simon & Schuster presents The King is Dead by Benjamin Dean. Read by Ivanno Jeremiah. Part 1. A Whispering Palace. Chapter 1. Long Live the King. The King is dead. The words were printed at the top of the Daily Eye newspaper in ugly block print. A slash of black that made my stomach lurch with every word. The other headlines had been kinder, but this one got right to the point, as if it were simply reporting that the sun would rise in the east come morning. I thought I'd be prepared for this day, but no matter which way I looked at the words, they didn't make sense. My eyes could see them. My brain could spell them out. My ears could even hear a voice in my head reading them back to me. But I'd looked at those 4 words 1,000,000 times this morning, and they still refused to sink in. The palace halls were thick with silence, only broken by hurried footsteps beyond the door that Gale had pulled tightly shut. A flimsy slab of wood was all that was protecting us from the world right now. The gentle patter was frantic, the footsteps of people in a hurry to deliver bad news or maybe running away from it. No doubt there was chaos unfolding in other rooms as the palace tried to keep more secrets from breaking free of our clutches. We usually had a way of keeping secrets hidden, but this one had already seeped through the cracks. I'd been woken by Gale just as the 11th day of August ticked into the 12th, and as soon as I saw her face, I knew. Dad had been sick for a while. We were meant to have more time, another year, or maybe 2 if we were lucky. But instead, while away on public engagement, he'd slipped away in his sleep. One small mercy buried within tragedy. Somehow the media had found out almost as soon as we had, which had posed a frightening question. How? His body's not even cold. How do they know already? My brother Eddie said, his jaw clenched so tight I thought his teeth might shatter. While I stood in a shadowy corner, as far from the offending headline as I could get, he paced across the middle of the room, stopping every few seconds to look down in disgust at the newspapers splayed out on the table. Gale and Jonathan stood like statues by the door, hands clasped behind their backs and heads slightly bowed. I'd seen Gale's face every day of my life and knew every line, every crease by memory.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?